Today, I'm going to be filling in the space between the farm area and the current park area. Let's get started. First, my wife made a large cobblestone area which will be used for the farmer's market. I'll be adding the details of the farmer's market in a later video, which will hopefully come out this week. I used various 1x1 round tiles and plates as well as the 2x2 tiles and plates to make the cobblestones. I then moved the river section, which used to be in the city, over to the countryside and attached it next to the current park. I had to remove some trees to attach the new river section using plates, as there wasn't a spot to use pins. I then started working on the river section on the right. I will need to connect the two rivers as well as begin working on the base of the hill. I had to make the river do a 90-degree curve, which was pretty difficult, but the fun thing about Lego is that if something doesn't look right, you can always fix it. I currently use 1x2 transparent light blue tiles for my river, but I'm thinking about interspersing some 1x1 transparent blue cheese slopes throughout the river as I did here. Let me know what you think. Is this something that I should keep doing, or do you think it looks a little bit funny? I added a large deciduous tree as well as 3 coniferous trees along the banks of the river. Making the hill is a bit tricky because I mostly have 1x2 and 2x2 slopes, rather than the more gradual 1x3 slopes. I hope to get more 1x3 slopes in the future so my hill is less steep, but for now, I'll just have to use the 2x2 slopes. I also made a little coyote den in the side of the hill. For the coyote, I used the Professor Lupin Werewolf piece. Here's the back of the hill. You can see the little coyote as he's looking out of his little den. And you can see how I've used multiple different color pieces, not just green, to hold up those green slope pieces. This nice grandpa was taking his grandson on a canoe ride, but unfortunately they hit a rock. No! I am now going to fill in the area to the left of the cobblestones. I struggled to get the pins in the Technic bricks because I'm using non-Lego boards and they don't quite line up perfectly to the Lego base plates. I wanted to make it look like the cobblestone area was falling into the river, so I built light and dark bluish gray bricks right up to the edge of the river. I am not sure what to add to the left of the pickleball court, so if anyone has any suggestions, I would love to hear them in the comments below. I like to use 1x1 green cheese slopes in order to make my grassy area look a lot more smooth. You can notice this technique by the yellow slide above. I added some light bluish gray and dark bluish gray pieces onto the sides of the river, which will be used in my next video. I am almost running out of the 1x2 transparent blue tiles, so I ordered 1,000 more from Bricklink. So I'm just about ready to push the section over here of the park up against the beach section. I've laid out the rest of the river, which is going to flow like this, and then dump out near the small beachside cottage. I am so glad that my local pick-a-brick wall had a ton of 4x6 blue plate, which I have been using throughout the video for the base of my river. I am also curious to hear your thoughts on what type of foliage I should use along the river. Would you prefer more forest, or should I make it more of a grassy lawn area? On the left side of the river, I wanted there to be a smooth transition between the cobblestones and the sand, so I played around with the tan and gray pieces for a while. We're all finished. This is the before picture of the park, and here's what it looks like now. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to watch the next video as I add minifigures and booth stalls to the marketplace.